Yo people, LSM here. This time I want to talk about what Kimono Asuna Elementum brings for a free-to-play, especially on DD, AoE. So first of all, just to remember what her Elementum does, uh, her module, she gets one climax point every time anyone use a climax skill that costs 8 or more, and then she gets a damage boost. The other important thing is time with you, that makes her get 1 skill point every turn. Blade's Dance could be useful if you want, but I don't think it's necessary. You can ignore this unless you want more damage, but it will not be a good increase for 2 souls, because you will need 2 souls for generic, and I don't think it's worth. And this one you can ignore is a heal for dual bait Kirito. So for her DD theme, what I want to talk about is that she made Alice spam theme cheaper, because when you are using Alice's theme, you need for it to work at max potential, which is 6 climax used from Alice and 1 from Kamineko. You need Ouroboros at Awaken 5 and Kamineko at Awaken 3. But if you have Kimono Asuna Elemental now, you can use 6 Kimono Asuna's climax and 1 of Kamineko with Kamineko Awaken 3 or Ouroboros Awaken 5. So right here I have a average score that I got with Alice's team. This one was missing 4.5 crits. She uses climax 5 times, 4 are with Shiro boost and 1 without it. So every time she misses a Shiro boosted crit, I count 1, and if she misses a non-boosted, I count half. So she missed 4 boosted crits and 1 non-boosted, which is a good run in my opinion. It's a very good. So now let's do a Kimono Asuna run to see how well she will do compared with 5 climax from Alice's. The day started. So what I made a Kimono Asuna go after the robots, because if you made her go faster, then you need to skip her turn, because you would need to use her 0 skill point, and this will change her climax skill for 8 climax point. You don't want that. So you start first skill, Misake will skill 1 and Kamineko will skill 2. The reason that this thing works is because Kimono Asuna Elementum gives the skill point that you don't have from Ouroboros Awaken 5 or Kamineko Awaken 3. So you can spam her climax 6 times without missing Kamineko climax on the last turn. And this thing, because Kimono Asuna's talent is damage boost for everyone, it's Freya for everyone, that means that Misaki also does more damage on enemies. Something to be aware of when using this thing is that Kimono Asuna's skill point I think isn't working properly, because if you end a turn and we have 3 skill points, normally Kamineko Awaken 3 effect will take her condition will activate first, so she will see that you have 3 skill points at the end of the turn and would give you 1 more. But with KAsuna's skill point gain, for some reason KAsuna's activate first, so you need to end with 2 skill points or less for Kamineko to give you her skill point. but Steam will waste all skill points every turn basically, so you don't need to pay mind to that. And I need to reset. It is just like it never happened. So unlike last run, this time Kimono Asuna didn't crit anyone, so she missed 1.5 crit just for counting to see how well she will do with Alice. Okay, 2.5. No crit from Misaki, which is quite bad because she does a good amount of damage in this team, since she gets damage boost from Kimono Asuna's X talent. EX talent. Yeah, it's easier to say like that. English doesn't work when I use those two words together. Okay, 2.5, let's see now. Okay, 2.5 yet, because she didn't miss any crit. Misaki is still not critting well. I think she can do 300,000. Yeah. Kamini's critting more than her. What a shame. 2.5. 3, because she said 1, that's count as half. So she's a 3 now. Okay, this one is this. And no reset, that's why we use the jar for those situations. I don't like to risk. So we are 2.5. 3.5. It's almost the same as Alice. Alice got 4.5. So the score are quite similar, but something to notice that my Alice is way stronger than my Kimono Asuna. Okay, it worked this time. I will get a score similar to Alice, but I remind again that my Alice is way stronger than this Kimono Asuna. And she got 5.5, so she missed one more crit than Alice. And this is the end. So my conclusion about Steam is it's cheaper to build, but that also depends on how built is your characters, because if your Misaki and Toma are very well built, then they will do their damage will make a higher difference, and it also depends on how much KAsuna is built to. I have another account there. Kimono Asuna and Alice are almost the same level, and I don't have Alice full elemental there, and Kimono Asuna got more score by 1 million, so because she could use more climax, she got more score. But that's it. So just to compare, for elemental I am missing the full boost from her module. I am missing some free damage here, and for talents she is stuck at this for now. It's been 8 months. Yeah, she got stuck for 8 months, then she got a crit up finally, but she's stuck again. And on Alice's case, I have her full element, which makes her climax skill stronger, more free damage here, and more free damage here too. And on her talents, She has way more touch than KAsuna, so it's not much of a fair comparison. But that's it, people. I wanted to show that KAsuna can allow you to spam it climax 6 times at a cheaper version than Alice spam. And since she's farmable, you probably can get her higher than Alice easier. So until you get everything for Alice's team, this is a very good team placeholder to use. So until you have everything done for Alice, you can use KAsuna's version, because it will not be a waste of resources and you'll not lag behind, because you will be farming origin souls, origin fragments for Alice's. That's it, people. Have a good day.